Young and Restless 2-week spoilers July 7th to 18th. Kane's rage explodes, Daniel takes bold action. Starting on Monday, July 7th, Kane is lurking and spying and sees Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, holding Damian Kane's, Jermaine Rivers' hand. She's being very sweet and says she likes how much he cares about his mom, Amy Lewis, Valerie Pettiford. We've got Lily ready to jump in with Damian. And seeing Kane again makes it clear to her who she can trust and who she cannot trust. And Kane is very angry at seeing them together looking so cozy. Now that Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, told the family all the sketchy things Kane's got going back in Genoa City, Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, is insistent that she needs to get out, get down that mountain, get back home to Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinley, and Claire Grace Newman, Haley Aaron, and check on the business. Nikki wants to hike down the mountain with Adam, but he and Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, and Victor Newman, Eric Braden, agree it's just too much for her. Plus, Victor wants to stay and fight. He wants to beat Kane on his home turf. Victor sends Adam back home to Genoa City and he tells Adam, haul down the fort. Victor orders him to protect the family businesses till they're back. And the Newmans actually all show their gratitude towards Adam. Meanwhile, Nick tells the Newmans that Kane brought Chance Chancellor, Connor Floyd, to France for protection because he thinks someone's trying to kill him. Phyllis's schemes and Lily's love life. Young and the Restless July spoilers. And Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, spots Adam with the family and starts grilling Nick about why he's there. And guess what? Adam's big brother Nick is not the brightest bulb in the shed because of what he does after that. So Phyllis really wants to help Kane take over all the companies in Genoa City. He's looking at Chancellor. He's looking at Newman Industries. He's looking at Jabot. He is being greedy and grabby. And Amanda Sinclair, Miss Hale Morgan, warns there's a lot to this. Phyllis is wondering if the families might unite to fight against him. Kane demands that Phyllis prove that she's loyal if she wants this by betraying somebody close to her, and specifically mentions Nick. So when Phyllis grills Nick about Adam, guess what? Nick spills all the beans, tells her what Adam found out about Kane's activities back in GC. Nick also tells Phyllis do not trust Kane and tells her choose the right side, which is everybody else. Phyllis wants to know why Nick even cares. And Phyllis is adamant that she knows what she's doing. She does not want Nick's help. She does not need Nick's help. Later, she's arguing with Lily. Phyllis is blasting Lily, accusing her of using Damian to hurt Kane. Lily calls Phyllis a bully and says she abandoned her son Daniel Romalotti, Michael Graziade, to come party. Damian and Amanda break up the bickering. And then Lily and Damian notice that Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver, is getting way too close to Kyle Abbott, Michael Mealer. They try to tell Lily it's just for work, but they don't even work together. And Lily and Damian doubt that it's innocent. They're going to be watching very closely. Temptation and proposals. Key events on Young and the Restless. So Kyle and Audra get super flirty and she thinks she's got him where she wants him because on Monday, Audra gets Kyle to talk business with her while she's half naked in sexy lingerie. She even drops her robe to where she's only in her undies and changes clothes in front of him. So clearly Audra is getting to Kyle, and he should know better than to be alone with her when she's scantily clad. Claire wouldn't like it, and it's just not the right thing to do. Tuesday, July 8th, we've got Danny Romalotti, Michael Damian, ready to make a big move. He tells Daniel about his romantic plan to propose to Christine Williams, Laura Lee Bell. Tessa Porter, Kate Fairbanks, and Mariah Copeland, Cameron Grimes, talk about their future. She still won't tell Tessa what's going on, what she did, and Tessa snaps and tells Mariah, you know what? This separation maybe should just be permanent. Victoria gets comfort and consolation by someone from her past, which is an interesting spoiler. Eddie Peck is officially out since Cole Howard died. Maybe they're going to bring back somebody like J.T. Hellstrom, Thad Luckenbill, for a couple of episodes. I just saw Tad Luckenbill on a really good series called Lioness. It's on Paramount+. And since Amelia and Tad rekindled their real-life romance after splitting and are married, I bet he would do a cameo on YandR. So, I'm very interested to see who the person from her past is. Alliances and ultimatums. Mid-July drama on Young and the Restless. Wednesday, July 9th, Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, and Nick work together. They're going to try and help Phyllis. And of course, Sharon and Nick think they know what's best. And they know it's not Kane, but Phyllis isn't going to listen to them. And I don't think she wants their help, unless somehow she is tricking them, to prove more loyalty to Kane and try to pump them for more info. Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, hits Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, with an ultimatum. And I think Jack is probably going to tell him, Stop trying to get Chancellor. Get off this Victor's revenge kick. Please focus on Abbott.com, the money that I gave you gazillions of dollars to start up. You know Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope. S been begging him to go and let's just do the startup. Billy's being very stubborn. Thursday, July 10th, Victoria has to make a really tough and awful decision. Maybe it's about Cole's funeral arrangements, of course, while she's got no family support except for Claire. Lily makes a courageous move. She's going to tell Damien she's ready for something new and gives him a very passionate kiss. He's all in with Lily. And of course, Kane is going to be very angry and is going to target Damien, maybe Lily too, depending on how angry he is. Danny Romalotti Michael Damien does the big proposal to Christine. Looks like he rented out society for their big night. Scheming and temptation. Late week spoilers for Young and the Restless. On Friday, July 11th, we have got Chelsea Lawson-Newman, Melissa Claire Egan, and Adam scheming back in Genoa City. Obviously, it's about Kane and Holden Novak, Nathan Owens, and their plans. Also this week, Kane ends up in Lily's bedroom on the rail car, and she is quite upset. Maybe because he's accosting her in private. Let's be real. Kane does not stand a chance with Lily. That's clear. It's very weird because I actually liked Kane and I liked Daniel Goddard, and I really do like Billy Flynn. And of course, they're doing a retcon and rewriting history talking about how they were both young when they fell in love, when he was like in his 30s and she was 18 when they got involved. So, I am taking it one day at a time. I do like the actor. I'm still kind of trying to figure out what they're doing with the historical rewrite. Kyle and Audra face more temptation over in France, and the question is, will they resist? Clearly, this is headed to territory that could destroy both their relationships. And Holden is there for Claire on Friday. She's mourning her dad, Cole. And of course, Kyle is not there for her. This may be a turning point. Relationship shifts and dangerous games. July 14th to 18th is simmering on the brink of eruption as the summer sun scorches tempers and tempests in equal measure. Over the next 2 weeks, old alliances fracture, shocking truths surface, and two men, Kane Ashby and Daniel Romalotti, find themselves pushed to the edge in ways no one saw coming. With secrets unraveling and loyalties tested, these 12 days promise betrayal, heartbreak, and choices that will reverberate for months to come. July 7th to 9th. The calm before the storm. Kane's frustration boils over. Kane Ashby arrives at Chancellor Winters determined to get answers. His marriage to Lily has been under pressure for months, but lately there's been something darker lurking beneath the surface. Unexplained absences, hushed phone calls, and a secret he hasn't been able to shake. Kane shows up at Lily's office with a stack of documents that prove someone has been siphoning funds from Chancellor Winters' charity accounts. At first he tries to stay calm, reasoning with Lily, but when she dodges the questions again, Kane's frustration turns to fury. He slams the folder on the desk, and the air cracks with the weight of accusation. Kane, you can't keep hiding things from me. Not when it matters most. But Lily refuses to engage, and Kane storms out, already regretting that he let his temper flare. Unbeknownst to him, someone else is watching. Someone who has been quietly manipulating the cracks in Kane and Lily's relationship for months. July 10th to 11th. Daniel's bold move. Daniel's unexpected discovery. Meanwhile, across town, Daniel Romalotti is chasing a mystery of his own. After years of bouncing between heartbreak and half-truths, Daniel has started to piece together evidence that suggests someone he trusted has been lying to him. Someone connected to a business deal gone disastrously wrong. Daniel confronts Noah, believing he's found the missing link in the financial maze. Noah insists he's innocent, but his hesitation reveals more than he intends. Noah, I swear, Daniel, I didn't do anything. But maybe I buried my head in the sand when I shouldn't have. With each denial, Daniel's resolve strengthens. He decides he's done sitting on the sidelines. No more second-guessing, no more waiting for someone else to fix things. Daniel is going to take action. But first he needs allies. July 12th, explosive confrontations. Kane explodes. Everything disintegrates on July 12th, a day that will be remembered as the moment Kane lost control. Kane barges into a high-profile charity gala hosted by Lily, determined to confront her in front of the city's elite. Champagne glasses clink and music swells as Kane demands the microphone. Kane, ladies and gentlemen, forgive the interruption. I'm here because the woman standing beside me, my wife, has been hiding a terrible secret. The crowd gasps. Lily looks stunned. The room goes dead silent. Kane's voice trembles between anger and anguish. Kane, we built a life on truth. On family. If that's broken, Then I'm the one who's going to find out why. Before Kane can finish, Lily interrupts, refusing to play his game. She demands he step down from the stage, but Kane refuses, and the gala descends into chaos. Cameras flash, whispers ripple through the crowd, and Lily flees, leaving Kane standing alone, hands shaking, ruin and relief tangled on his face. July 13th to 14th. Fallout and loyalties tested Lily's struggles to regroup. In the aftermath of the gala disaster, Lily is blasted across social media and gossip columns. At Newman Enterprises, Victoria tells her bluntly that Kane's public meltdown was the worst possible move. Victoria, you can't control him. And right now it's costing you everything. Lily seeks solace with a familiar face, someone who has always stood by her in crisis. But instead of comfort, she finds more questions and more pressure. Daniel's strategic plan. Meanwhile, Daniel gathers key players, including Phyllis, Billy, and Tucker, at Society. With charts, bank statements, and a video feed that might hold the key to the entire mystery, Daniel lays out a plan so daring that even his closest friends hesitate. Daniel, this isn't just about proof. This is about taking back what was stolen and making a statement. We expose this on our terms, or we walk away. But we don't do nothing. Everyone looks at Daniel, unsure if he's inspired or reckless. But then Phyllis smirks. Phyllis, Daniel, sometimes you surprise even yourself. July 15th. Secrets surface, the truth begins to leak. By mid-month, Daniel's plan is in motion. Hidden cameras, whistleblowers, and an encrypted drive all converge on the person at the heart of the scandal. Someone no one suspected. Daniel confronts them privately, laying out every piece of evidence. The room is electric with tension. Daniel, you made this mess. Now we're going to reveal it, and you're going to have to answer for every lie. The culprit's face turns pale. They agree to cooperate, but only if Daniel guarantees protection. Daniel hesitates, weighing justice against loyalty. Finally, he nods, but inside he knows that this choice will change everything. July 16th. The big reveal. Genoa City watches. On July 16th, Daniel orchestrates a live press conference at Society. Cameras, reporters, and social media influencers swarm as he steps behind the podium, folder in hand. Daniel. For too long, deception has hidden in plain sight. Today we set the record straight. He plays the encrypted footage, a damning sequence that exposes the financial fraud, the cover UPS, and the conspirators' admission of guilt. The crowd gasps. Phone's record. Daniel's voice shakes only slightly, controlled fury underlined by grace. By the time he finishes, the truth is undeniable. Daniel hands the file over to the authorities, but refuses to take credit. Daniel, this isn't about fame. It's about accountability. The press erupts and social media ignites. Daniel didn't just expose corruption. He became a folk hero overnight. July 17th to 18th. Aftermath and new beginnings. Kane considers his next move. As the dust settles from his public meltdown, Kane retreats to Crimson Lights late at night, replaying every moment over and over. Phyllis finds him there. Phyllis, you didn't ruin everything, Kane. You just revealed the pain you've been carrying. He looks up, haunted yet resolute. Kane, I lost my temper. I pushed the woman I love away. But I'm not done fighting for us. Phyllis smiles sadly, because she knows Kane's battle has only just begun. Daniel's new path. Daniel returns home to peace for the first time in weeks, a rare moment of calm. Yet deep down, he knows this victory will have consequences. Allies will shift, adversaries will regroup, and trust will need to be rebuilt. But tonight, he allows himself a small smile. For once, Daniel Romalotti isn't running. The city is simmering with tension, and July promises a whirlwind of drama, heartbreak, and scheming that will leave fans on the edge of their seats. Two of the city's most intriguing storylines are converging in ways that no one could have predicted. Phyllis Summers' relentless scheming and Lily Winter's complicated love life. As secrets unravel and relationships teeter on the brink, it's clear that no one in Genoa City is safe from the ripple effects of betrayal, desire, and ambition. Phyllis Summers, the queen of schemes. Phyllis Summers has always had a flair for drama, and this July, she is turning up the heat in Genoa City. Recently, Phyllis has been positioning herself at the center of multiple storylines, manipulating both friends and foes alike. Her motives remain shrouded in mystery, but one thing is certain. When Phyllis makes a move, it has the potential to alter lives in ways that no one can ignore. At the heart of Phyllis's scheming is her complex relationship with Nick Newman. Despite their rocky history, Phyllis continues to wield influence over him, knowing precisely which emotional strings to pull. But this month, it isn't just Nick who is on the receiving end of her manipulation. Phyllis has her eyes set on creating chaos for those around her, and no one is exempt, not even family. One of Phyllis's most audacious plans involves leveraging information about another Genoa City power player to gain the upper hand. Rumors are flying that she may expose a secret that could shake the foundations of an already fragile alliance, leaving her enemies scrambling to protect themselves. Fans can expect jaw-dropping moments as Phyllis's latest maneuvers unfold, moments that could change the dynamics between longtime rivals and ignite new rivalries altogether. But Phyllis isn't just a mastermind schemer. She's also vulnerable. Her past mistakes and broken relationships continue to haunt her, and the tension between her desire for love and her craving for control adds layers to her character. Will she let emotions cloud her judgment, or will her scheming triumph at any cost? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. July is shaping up to be the month Phyllis reminds Genoa City why she's always a force to be reckoned with. Lily Winters, a heart torn between love and loyalty. While Phyllis stirs up drama, Lily Winters is navigating the treacherous waters of her own love life. The young and ambitious Winters' daughter is known for her loyalty, intelligence, and passion, but July will test these traits to the extreme. Lily finds herself caught between two men, each representing very different paths for her future. On one side is Kane Ashby, Lily's long-term love, who has been her rock through turbulent times. Their bond is deep, forged through years of shared trials and triumphs. Kane's dedication to Lily is unwavering, but his world is complicated, and secrets from the past threaten to disrupt their seemingly solid relationship. As the July episodes unfold, viewers can expect tension, tearful confrontations, and moments of doubt that will push Lily to her emotional limits. On the other side is a new romantic contender whose arrival in Genoa City promises to shake things up. This mystery figure brings excitement, passion, and temptation into Lily's life, forcing her to confront feelings she may have long buried. Will Lily choose the stability of a familiar love, or will she take a risk on a thrilling, uncertain path? The answer will have consequences not just for her heart, but for the intricate web of relationships surrounding her. Lily's love life isn't the only challenge she faces. Professionally, she is navigating high-stakes decisions that could make or break her career. This dual pressure, romantic and professional, puts her in a vulnerable position, making her susceptible to outside influences. Phyllis Summers, ever watchful, may see an opportunity here to exploit Lily's situation, intertwining their storylines in ways that promise shocking twists. Collision course, schemes meet heartbreak. July's episodes are set to deliver an explosive collision between Phyllis's schemes and Lily's love life. As secrets bubble to the surface, the fallout threatens to engulf multiple families. One particularly tense storyline involves Phyllis subtly manipulating events to create misunderstandings between Lily and Kane, testing their trust and loyalty. This calculated move could lead to a heartbreaking rift, giving viewers a roller coaster of emotional moments. Moreover, Lily's potential new love interest may not be as innocent as they seem. With Phyllis lurking in the shadows, it's possible that this new romance is a piece in a larger scheme designed to destabilize the Winters family. Fans should brace themselves for moments of betrayal, where alliances shift and motivations are questioned. Every choice Lily makes could have far-reaching consequences, and every move by Phyllis could tip the balance in her favor, or backfire spectacularly. The July spoilers suggest that viewers will witness not just heartbreak and betrayal, but also resilience. Lily may find inner strength she didn't know she had, confronting Phyllis's manipulations head-on. Meanwhile, Phyllis's plans may encounter unexpected resistance, forcing her to adapt and recalibrate. The tug-of-war between control and vulnerability, love and ambition, is what makes Genoa City's drama so addictive. And this month, it's dialed up to the maximum. Fan reactions and speculations. Fans of The Young and the Restless have been buzzing online, speculating about how these intertwined storylines will unfold. Social media platforms are filled with theories about whether Phyllis will succeed in her manipulations, how Lily will navigate her complicated heart, and whether Kane will rise to the challenge or falter under pressure. The uncertainty keeps viewers glued to their screens, eager for each new twist, and July promises a steady stream of jaw-dropping moments. Some fans argue that Phyllis may finally get her comeuppance, while others believe her cunning will allow her to stay one step ahead of everyone else. Similarly, Lily's romantic dilemma has sparked heated debates. Will she follow her heart or play it safe? The suspense is palpable, and the stakes couldn't be higher. What to watch for in July? Phyllis's master plan. Expect shocking revelations as Phyllis executes a scheme that could upend multiple relationships in Genoa City. Lily's heart in turmoil. The battle between stability and temptation will push Lily to make a choice that could define her future. Unexpected alliances. Watch for surprising team-ups and betrayals that leave viewers questioning who can truly be trusted. Emotional showdowns. Tearful confrontations, passionate arguments, and explosive secrets will keep fans at the edge of their seats. Ripple effects across families. The fallout from Phyllis and Lily's storylines will reverberate through Genoa City, impacting multiple families and long-standing friendships. As the month progresses, it's clear that the Young and the Restless is delivering a July packed with intrigue, romance, and suspense. Phyllis Summer's relentless ambition colliding with Lily Winter's love life sets the stage for a month full of drama, where nothing is predictable and every choice carries weight. For fans of Genoa City, the next few weeks promise unforgettable twists and heart-stopping revelations, proving once again why this soap opera continues to captivate audiences with its intricate plots and unforgettable characters. Has always been a city of glitz, power, and scandal. But recent weeks on The Young and the Restless have taken temptation and romantic intrigue to a whole new level. With hearts on the line, secrets bubbling to the surface, and unexpected proposals shaking the foundations of long-time relationships, viewers are in for a roller coaster of emotions. From forbidden desires to life-changing decisions, here's a deep dive into the key events currently setting the stage for some of the boldest drama yet. Sharon's temptation sparks chaos. Sharon Newman has always been a character whose choices can ignite waves throughout Genoa City, and her latest storyline is no exception. Viewers watched as Sharon found herself in a morally gray area, drawn to Nick Newman once again. Though both are aware of the potential fallout, the temptation of past passion proves nearly irresistible. In quiet, stolen moments, Sharon tests the waters, not just emotionally but strategically, her flirtations sending shockwaves across both family and business circles. Nick, ever the conflicted Newman, struggles with loyalty and desire. His recent tension-filled scenes with Sharon show a man torn between the stability of his current relationships and the magnetic pull of old flames. The chemistry between them is undeniable, and even secondary characters are sensing the spark. Every glance, every lingering touch, seems loaded with both nostalgia and danger. This storyline expertly blends romance with suspense, leaving fans debating whether Nick will ultimately succumb to temptation or resist, knowing the fallout could be catastrophic. Summer's bold proposal. Meanwhile, Summer Newman has been making headlines for an entirely different reason: her audacious marriage proposal. Summer's move shocked many, as she took control of her love life in a way that surprised even longtime viewers. Her proposal, both heartfelt and dramatic, came at a time when tensions were already high in Genoa City. The recipient, of course, was left stunned, unsure how to respond in a world where love and betrayal are always intertwined. Summer's proposal is more than just a romantic gesture. It's a calculated risk. She knows the stakes, and she knows the families involved will have opinions that could ripple across businesses and friendships. Yet her boldness underscores a recurring theme in The Young and the Restless: that love in Genoa City is never straightforward. Every action carries consequences, and every heartfelt moment is often shadowed by ulterior motives or unexpected complications. Summer's storyline, with its daring proposal, has captivated viewers precisely because it combines romantic idealism with the harsh realities of soap opera life. Victor's influence and the family drama. Of course, no romantic entanglement in Genoa City is complete without the omnipresent influence of Victor Newman. Victor's interference, subtle or overt, continues to shape the romantic landscape. Whether through business manipulation, family pressure, or cryptic advice, Victor has a way of ensuring that love and power remain dangerously intertwined. His presence looms large in both Sharon and Summer's arcs. For Sharon, Victor's past conflicts with Nick only amplify the tension of her temptations. For Summer, Victor's opinions, or lack thereof, carry weight in how her bold proposal might play out. As always, Victor's maneuvering demonstrates that in Genoa City, love rarely exists in isolation. It's always subject to the pressures of legacy, wealth, and influence. Unexpected confessions shake relationships. Temptation often leads to revelations, and several confessions have recently turned the city upside down. Secrets long buried are emerging, and characters are confronting truths about loyalty, desire, and identity. In particular, Sharon's flirtations with Nick prompted a confession that left multiple characters reeling, creating a ripple effect of distrust and reconsideration of alliances. This wave of honesty has added an extra layer of suspense to the narrative. Each confession is a calculated risk, a gamble on whether love or truth will prevail. In a soap opera like The Young and the Restless, confessions are rarely simple. They have consequences that affect friendships, family ties, and corporate dealings. And yet, these revelations are also what make the show so irresistible, keeping viewers glued to screens week after week. Romantic rivalries intensify. Romance in Genoa City is never linear, and recent weeks have showcased this with multiple love triangles and rivalries heating up. The tension between Sharon, Nick, and other key figures has highlighted the delicate balance between temptation and loyalty. Meanwhile, Summer's proposal added another layer to the city's romantic chessboard, forcing characters to evaluate what they truly want versus what they think they should pursue. These rivalries are not just emotional, they are strategic. Every decision about love carries implications for business dealings and family alliances. In Genoa City, the personal is never separate from the professional, and every flirtation or proposal is laden with layers of consequence. This intricate web of relationships keeps the drama fresh, exciting, and entirely unpredictable. A wedding on the horizon? With Summer's bold proposal and Sharon's temptations, viewers are left wondering, will Genoa City see another wedding, or a dramatic breakup, soon? Soap opera weddings are always loaded with suspense, and the current momentum suggests that a proposal could either solidify a relationship or trigger a scandalous fallout. The combination of love, desire, and strategic maneuvering makes the outcome far from predictable. What makes this storyline particularly compelling is how it blends romance with real stakes. It's not just about who says yes or no. It's about the ripple effects, the secrets that come to light, and the inevitable confrontations that follow. Every kiss, every whisper of temptation, and every heartfelt plea carries the weight of Genoa City's high-stakes environment. Looking ahead, tension and heartbreak. As the series progresses, the tension is expected to rise. Viewers can anticipate heartbreaks, reconciliations, and dramatic surprises as characters grapple with temptation and commitment. Sharon's inner conflict, Nick's divided loyalties, Summer's daring approach to love, and Victor's manipulations all point toward an unpredictable chain of events. Every choice made in these episodes will have consequences that extend far beyond the immediate romantic entanglements, affecting careers, families, and the delicate balance of power in Genoa City. In the end, The Young and the Restless continues to prove why it's a powerhouse of drama and romance. Through temptation, daring proposals, and the eternal struggle between love and loyalty, the show captivates audiences with its complex characters and layered storytelling. For fans, these storylines are more than entertainment. They are emotional journeys that resonate deeply, reminding viewers why Genoa City is the ultimate playground of passion and intrigue. As the episodes unfold, the stakes grow ever higher. Who will give in to temptation? Who will seize love boldly and propose against all odds? And who will find themselves in the crosshairs of heartbreak and betrayal? In Genoa City, nothing is ever simple, and the latest waves of romance and scandal ensure that audiences will be watching every twist, turn, and daring proposal with bated breath.